Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to Write With Me, where we do two 25-minute sprints with a 5 to 10-minute break in between. I'm Danita Jones, and I am doing my research for my historical novel series, Peter Crosby and the Vicksburg Massacre. And today I am still in the testimony of Colonel Miller. I've been going through the congressional hearings of the Let's see. Good morning, Miss Page. Happy Monday to you. I found you from the author tube sheet. Oh, wonderful. Working on business emails this morning. Okay, well, great. Well, thank you and welcome. I'm so happy you're here. So I'm continuing my research and I'm going through Colonel Miller's testimony. I've been in his testimony for the past 2 weeks. I should be done with his testimony today. I mean, today, this week. His testimony went over a couple of days, and it was the longest one out of everything in the congressional hearings. So, well, let's get started. Start the first sprint. Okay, I did not realize that my stream had frozen. So, yes, here I am. I didn't see what was going on in the chat. I had no idea that I was down. I hope it wasn't a really long time, but I refreshed and now I'm back. So, thank you for holding on, Miss Page. Uh, let's see, and I see Tea Leaf. Are you back too? Um, let's see. But thank you. So right now I'm in my little our little break in between sprints. How are you doing with your emails? Getting your emails out. Good, good. Making good progress. Awesome. Yeah, I was getting caught up in a section of Colonel Miller's testimony where they were. I don't know if you know much of this about the story that I'm telling. I give it to you in brief. Peter Crosby was elected sheriff. Listen to you type makes me want to switch to Biden again, so I might use the sprint to pop in to my story real quick. Okay, sounds great. Good. So for the story that I'm working on or researching for my historical novel series, Peter Crosby, and I was asked to be a contributor to enslaved.org, and I wrote the bio for of Peter Crosby, and that link is in my description. But in brief, he was formerly enslaved, and he was elected sheriff to Vicksburg, Mississippi in 1873. He was forcibly removed from office in 1874. Governor Ames said, who was the governor of Mississippi at the time, you were rightfully elected. You should get your seat back. Peter put out a notice. It was called a handbill, and asking people to come to support him to get his office back. But when he did that, the white supremacists in the area were inhabiting it, and a massacre occurred. They killed many Black people, and so there was a congressional hearing that happened right after that, and so those are the testimonies that I'm going through. Colonel Miller, who was one of the leads of the white people that came to stop the Black people from coming into office. I mean, stop the Black people from coming into town to help Peter regain his office, and he is also an attorney. And so they're questioning him about certain roles that the sheriff was supposed to do. As being an attorney, he should have this knowledge. And there's a lot of things that he claims that he did not know. And because if Peter was not adhering to some of these particular rules, that would have been more of uh, it still wouldn't have been a right for the public to force him out of office. But it wasn't, they said it was because his bond was insufficient. But according to just reading in between the lines of the questioning of what the congressmen are asking Colonel Miller, it seems like Peter was on the up and up as far as like always turning in the taxes every 30 days. That was something that Colonel Miller was unaware of, and but everyone was holed up on the insufficiencies of his surety bonds, which is basically an insurance to make sure that the sheriff pays or is all the money is allocated properly. So yeah, so that's all very interesting. And this whole thing is everything about this has been fascinating to me. So, do you have any questions about anything, or shall we just get back into our next 25-minute sprint? Yes, here I need to refresh too. It seems I'm just journaling this morning. Okay, well that's great. Well, I'm glad to have you back, Tea Leaf. I haven't seen you in a minute, so I'm glad to have you back. All right, Miss Page, you're ready to go. I am too. Let's hit it. Thank you, Tea Leaf. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm almost done with Colonel Miller. Hopefully it definitely will be this week. So Righty. That is time. How are you guys doing? How did this last sprint go for you? I'm still just, plugging away. I think I have about like 7 more pages to go through with Colonel Miller's testimony, which I should be done with, by the end of this week. Um, for me, today I start work again. I'm back on a show, and this is going to be to see, gosh, my real challenge of still getting up at 5 a.m. to do this. But I started doing this at 5 a.m. in anticipation of getting back to work. For if you guys know, the industry has been really, entertainment industry has been really slow. Um, thank you. Thank you. I'm normally a television producer and writer, and I've been out of work since March. Um, this page. Oh my goodness, girl. I got chills reading your 10 tips to enhancing your story. Oh, oh, great. So happy that you were moved by that. And Tea Leaf, grab it as well. So it's the link in there. So I'm so happy that you took a look and was moved by it. So yeah, I been out of work since March, and a lot of my friends who are in the industry, they've been out of work even longer. And so some things are starting to pick back up here and there. So I'm really happy that today is my first day back, and I'm planning on still continuing doing this, but it's going to be really interesting because normally after I do this, I go take a little nap and then I work on my other projects. But again, it's at my own pace instead of the normal intensity of working or producing a show. So we shall see. So wish me luck. But I will be back here again tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. What time zones are you guys in? I think, Tilly, if I can recall, I think you're on the East Coast. Um, and Miss Page, what time zone are you in? So you say, I'm excited to see you so early. Yes, thank you. Okay, yep. Okay, yes. So you're on East Coast, and Miss Pace, I'll be watching for you. Great, thank you. Oh, you're on the Pacific. Okay, great. So you're up early with me. Wonderful. Well, great. Well, have a wonderful day, everyone. I will see you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific time, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye.